everyone, from Dan from NerdITout here. So this is Daniel Craig's last outing as James Bond. It's been an absolute rollercoaster. Started the role back in 2006. Had so much controversy for him not being Bond. People thought he wasn't a good choice for it. Everyone's a critic, to be honest. So people thought he wasn't a good choice for it. He was blonde. That was a big thing. I don't remember it, but I've just heard it years later. Big kicking off because he was blonde. I know the other Bonds were dark hair. He could have dyed his hair, but but regardless, he was still, in my opinion, one of the best Bonds. Having some of the best films, and I will argue this with anyone. I mean, Spectre was the weakest one, I would say, out of the films so far. I mean, I haven't seen No Time to Die. About the four previous Bonds, I'd say Spectre was the weakest one. Not a bad Bond film by any means, but when you have like films like Skyfall, Casino Royale, and Quantum of Solace, it's a pretty solid film, but we don't really talk about it, to be honest. And it's a shame because it did decent in the box office, made over 500 million, and it's a pretty solid film. But it's just the way the world works. But yeah, it was last outing, and by all accounts with the critics, it's pretty good. And there's a few newspaper articles, the critics for them, all giving it pretty good reviews. Now, I'm going to read you a short paragraph here. This is from The Guardian, but it also mentions some other newspapers and their ratings. So, the UK broadsheet critics largely agreed that the film Daniel Craig's final outing as Bond has delivered in spades, with The Guardian, The Telegraph, and The Times giving all 5-star raves. The Guardian Peter Shaw called it an epic brandstorm, delivering path action drama, camp comedy. Bond will call M. Darlin in moments of tackiness. Techness, I think. Sorry, guys. Heartbreaking horror and outrageously silly old-fashioned action. The Telegraph, Robbie Collin, said the film was extremely satisfying portrayal as last chapter to the Craig era, which throws almost everything there in left to throw as 007 the series can come up with, while in the Times, Kevin Marr proclaimed it's better than good, it's magnificent in contrast. However, the Independent, Tracy Lawfrey, offered a distant review suggesting the film's Stanley action climax is a rotten sideshow on how characters and the plot of old characters and the plot. Sorry for my reading there, guys. So, okay, so one slightly negative, but the Bond films always come under some scrutiny, with Bond being a bit of a ladies' man, or other things people like to snip at the Bond films at, and saying that there's too many of them, and this attacking the franchise. But for us fans, we like James Bond. Ian Fleming wrote, God knows, over 18 odd books of Bonds, and people like the characters. They're not continuing the story from the 60s to now. It's you always get new people playing Bond. You get new M's and Q's. You get new Blofeld. You get new iterations of the characters, and that's what Craig's Bond films did well, because you had all those classic characters and stuff, and and they went with the story, and you see Bond when he just becomes a 007, and you see him when he's leaving as 007, and it's something that we never really see before, and hopefully the film delivers. It'll be. And when was the last really bad Bond film? Really bad. I think that's up to you guys, to be honest. One of Timothy Dalton's, I can't remember. It's not License to Kill. It's the other one. I thought that one was a really great Bond film. The World's Not Enough. Not brilliant. I mean, great song. Bond's good. Piers Brosnan as Bond. But I suppose but it's hard to criticize when you're a fan of the franchise and you have, I don't know, you kind of, your vision, you don't really see any of the negativity because you 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 just see the positives. So, but I'm hoping when I do watch No Time to Die, you know, I try and calm the excitement and give it a fair open mind. I might need to watch it again just to watch it again just to see if I still like it as much as I did the first time. Because sometimes I've gone in watching a film, rate it, and then realizing, hmm, yeah, I did the same with Wonder Woman 84. I agree it's not amazing, but I don't agree with some of the criticism that film gets. But I've gone back and look when I watched that rewatched that film again on when I got the Steelbook, and I was like, I can see why people didn't like it as much now. But hopefully with Bond, I watch it. Hopefully it's a good film in general. Watch it again because I will watch at least twice, and hopefully I still love it as I did with the first time. But anyway, guys, this was just a few critics out there giving its opinion, and this random guy on the internet spouting you know, his opinion. So yeah, well, just all I say is go support the film industry. Have a good time with it with your partners, friends, parents, anyone. Have a good time. Support the film, and let's try and get more people back into cinemas. And let's try and think still, I still have COVID in mind, but just try and enjoy yourself at the end of the day. But anyway, guys, hope you for watching this far. Hope you stay safe out there wherever you are. Stay safe.